Since the beginning of time, humanity has faced an inescapable cycle. We call it life. But have you ever questioned how it actually works? Original Buddhism identifies this cycle through 4 absolute truths of suffering. It begins with the struggle of living. You wake up every day, rushing to make money, stressing over relationships, and fighting just to survive. That is the true suffering of our daily existence. Then comes the terror of aging. Time takes its toll on your machine. Your joints ache. You lose your independence, and your memory fades into dementia. That is the slow decay of the system. And then sickness strikes. You lie on a hospital bed, letting your body scream in agony while medicine reaches its limits. Finally, the system forcefully shuts down in death. You die in panic, pain, and total loss of control. If material empires cannot save us from living, aging, sickness, and death, then what is truly controlling this suffering? The answer lies right inside your source code. In original Buddhism, the human operating system is infected by 3 core malwares: greed, anger, and delusion. Let's look at this through modern biology. Greed is the constant demand for dopamine. Original Buddhism offers a way to reduce dependency on dopamine-driven behaviors, shifting from short-term stimulation to long-term stability. Anger is the reaction of cortisol and adrenaline. When your ego is threatened, your body pumps stress hormones, destroying your own cells. Delusion is the false perception of reality. Thinking youth, relationships, and wealth are permanent, while the truth is that everything decays. When faced with these painful bugs, how do humans react? Many seek comfort in external systems, hoping for a miracle or a temporary relief to soothe the mind. And these methods are kind and provide a safe space. But they often treat the symptoms while leaving the core virus untouched. But the wisdom of the Buddha is not about seeking comfort. It is a rigorous surgical system for absolute self-mastery to directly address living, aging, sickness, and death. There is no external force that can rewrite the laws of cause and effect for you. You are the programmer, and you hold the key to your own ultimate exit strategy. So, if external solutions don't work, what happens when we die? Do we just disappear? Humanity is obsessed with the soul, an eternal ghost living inside the machine. But let's look at reality. When someone is in severe pain, in a deep coma, or living in a vegetative state, the biological machine is still breathing, yet consciousness is entirely blurry or gone. If consciousness cannot even function while the machine is alive but damaged, how could a mysterious soul possibly survive and independently reincarnate after the entire hardware is completely destroyed? The Buddha's original wisdom presents a radically objective truth. There is absolutely no soul. Instead, in our daily lives, every single activity of our body, speech, and mind continuously emits a specific magnetic field into the universe. According to the law of cause and effect. This is called the Karmic Magnetic Field. It is not a soul, but a data signature of our existence. Whether constructive or destructive, every action leaves a permanent imprint on the system's energy field. Like a strict ledger, the universe always balances its accounts when the body shuts down. This karmic energy signature remains. It resonates with similar frequencies in space, combining with the right conditions to trigger a new reboot. as long as we continue to generate these energetic inputs, the system is forced to restart, continuing the endless cycle of existence, lifetime after lifetime. Understanding this algorithm is one thing, but how does the practitioner override the old habits? How to hack the system to master living, aging, sickness, and death. To rewrite the code, mere willpower is not enough. A functional practice method is required this highly active practice method is known as the Four Supreme Efforts. As Jim Rohn said, discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. In the Buddha's original wisdom, this is the continuous effort to prevent and destroy malicious code. To execute this, the practitioner employs 4 fundamental active meditations: mindfulness of action, analytical meditation, meditation of clarity, and mindfulness of breathing. The core tool to direct the mind in a strategic self-command. Modern neuroscience calls this neuroplasticity. Every time the practitioner gives a clear, disciplined command, new neural pathways are actually created. Once this practice method completely eradicates greed, anger, and delusion, the practitioner naturally enters the 4 holy meditations. These are the exact tools to conquer the 4 sufferings: living, aging, sickness, and death. First jhana, the absolute foundation to master the mind and living by completely letting go of worldly desires and evil dharmas, bringing absolute purity to daily life. Second jhana, the tulutul, to master aging. The body sits still. Internal noise is silenced, and the law of decay ceases its operation. Third jhana, the power to master sickness. The practitioner uses pure mental force to command the nervous system, repelling pain without medicine. Fourth jhana, the tool to master death. The practitioner proactively shuts down the breath, turning off the biological machine in total peace. Once the practitioner achieves a mind that is immovable, serene, peaceful, and absolutely free of incident, the loop of living, aging, sickness, and death will be broken forever. In the endless cycle of samsara, having the affinity to encounter the true original Dharma is incredibly rare and difficult. But even knowing the Dharma, mastering life and death, is not an ordinary feat that an unawakened mind can easily achieve. To practice this profound Dharma and reach the ultimate state of detachment requires an iron will and a resilient determination to succeed. However, simply by practicing and living in accordance with the foundational ethics laid out by the Buddha, one has already created a heaven on earth for themselves. As the Buddha explicitly taught, be a light unto yourself. The path relies entirely on self-mastery. There is no salvation from external forces. Let it go. Let it go. What is the use of holding on? A breath exhaled may never return. All is impermanent. Let it go. Mind, be immovable, serene, peaceful, and absolutely free of incident.